Hey, welcome into Inside Toppers Baseball. As always, I'm Cody Shook alongside Coach Burkle. Just want to start off the show by saying follow us on Twitter at Toppers Baseball and subscribe to our YouTube channel so each week when we post a video, you'll get the link to it immediately. We're going to start off by talking about the Jesuit series this past weekend. We took 3 out of 4. Coach, what were your thoughts on those games?
Oh, they were okay. I mean, I thought we were starting to come out of an offensive slump, but personally, those games were more about our seniors and Coach Edwards than anything. Coach Edwards, 41-year career, so I was a little bittersweet to beat him on the day that we're going to honor him, but at the same time, he deserves it. He's been a friend and somebody that I've looked up to since I was a little kid, watching him play softball and everything else in South Wheeling. So that was more about our seniors and Coach Edwards than the actual baseball being played on Saturday. Now Sunday, you know, we really wanted number 29, but Dylan Son of Frank decided he wasn't going to end his career with a loss, and he was going to send Coach E out with a win. So, and that was a good ball game. I think offensively we started to come out of it. Pitching wise, I thought we did very well. You know, from 2 weekend starters throwing short innings to you and Tori coming out of the bullpen doing your jobs, doing what you guys have done all year, and then to watch Ben Taylor get his first college start and essentially throw 5 scoreless other than a routine fly ball that didn't get played right. You know, the kid came in and did his job, so now we have a little bit of confidence in Ben Taylor.
Gotcha. So game 1 we won 4-0. Parker got the win. Game 2 we won 15-10. Logan Maloney got his second win of the week. Then game 3, Mitch Viacli got the start and we won 9-2. And then game 4 we did lose 2-3. And then Wheeling took the lead in the 7th inning. What kind of adjustments are you telling your hitters throughout the game or from week to week to make those adjustments to get out of a slump like what they're in?
Mainly, it's get out of their own head. Quit whining about umpires. You know, when you're in a slump, if a pitch is being called half an inch off the plate, for you see it 8 inches off the plate, and then it's the umpire's fault. And I'm getting really tired of guys coming in my dugout complaining about umpires and, you know, you took us out of an at-bat. And that's bullshit. They know it, I know it. I let them know it yesterday at practice that listen, it's not the umpire's fault. There's not an umpire out here that says, hey, I'm going to go into this game and I'm going to take advantage of West Liberty. You know, when you're in a slump, get through it. Grow up, get through it, and slumps end. I mean, that's all there is to it. No career ends in the middle of a slump. I mean, so the excuse makers on this team sometimes get to me. And that's where I've been the last couple of weeks. I've checked out mentally a little bit because of the excuse makers and the whiners, and we're getting to that point of the year where it's tough to get through, and it's caught me a little bit, and I snapped a little bit yesterday with it. But I think they deserved it, so we'll see where this slump goes.
Hopefully they respond well. So we did finish the season with the regular season I should say, with a 28-19 record and second place in the North. Overall, what did you think of this season? Did you think it played out the way in February when the season started? Did you think this is how the season would go, especially with 2 of your starters going down?
We're close to what the expectations were. You know, I let this team know how I felt in that first team meeting we had and where I thought they were, and they kind of fooled me in the beginning a little bit, fooled me in the middle. And it's been the story of 3 seasons for us. You know, in the beginning we came out of the gate hot. You know, then we went into what I've seen as the worst team slump offensively ever. And now I think we're starting to come out of it. So we'll see if season 3 of 2017 lets them make a little bit of run at this thing.
All right, so we're about to head off to the conference tournament here. And the first game we played West Virginia Wesleyan. Earlier in the season we played them twice. Greg threw a great game, then Yale threw a great game. We won 18-5 and 6-3. West Virginia Wesleyan, they probably won't see either of those guys this weekend. So what are we doing to attack them? Because they got hot right after we played them, and then they were in first place in the South for a while.
Well, we're definitely going to see a different Wesleyan team than we saw, you know, in week 1 or week 2, whatever that was. And I can tell you now that they're going to see Justin Retzer. He's the hottest pitcher that we have right now. He's been consistent all year. He's kept us in every ball game. So that we know that they're going to see Justin. I don't know who we're going to see from Wesleyan. I don't know what they did with their rotation since they left. And you never know what guys do once we get to a tournament. But I can tell you that we're going with the best that we have. And we're going to go after game one as hard as we can. And we'll take it from there. But I know that Wesleyan is a much different and much better ball club than what we saw in that first weekend.
So in a double elimination tournament, are you thinking more game by game, inning by inning, or do you start in the back of your mind start thinking about game 2, possibly game 3, and then later on down the line? Because last year we lost game 1, but then we played another 3 games. Did you start thinking, man, we might make a run at this?
Obviously, after we won 2 games on Saturday last year, you're starting to, or a game Friday and a game Saturday, and we're playing a second game on Saturday, you're starting to think, okay, we still have pitching left. Yes, just get us to Shepherd and we'll play it out and see what happens. But as of right now, going into a tournament, no. I can tell you that Retzer's throwing game 1, Parker's throwing game 2, probably Yale in game 3. Other than that, it's inning by inning, pitch by pitch. I mean, we both have to swing it 9 times. Everybody's got to get 27 outs, and let's go see who wins the ball game.
How much of an impact does it make that we are the second, the home team, because we have the better record compared to Wesleyan?
Well, that's a first for us, and it is. So I don't know. I mean, the seedings are they're not strange because I know how we do them, but the overall record is the #1 seed, which was Shepherd. So that makes everybody in the north 1, 3, and 5, and the seeding in the south then becomes 2, 4, and 6. So we do have a better record than Wesleyan overall and in the conference. So deservedly, we should probably be the home team for game 1. But we've never been the home team in game 1, so
Yeah.
we'll see. And then for game 2, more than likely we're going to be the away team, and it may be a team with a less. We may have a better record than the team we see in game 2, but we're probably going to be the visiting team.
How much of an impact has it made on the team without Greg Sagani and Sean Perry? And will Sean do you have any updates on Sean? Will he be available at all for the conference tournament?
Yes, Sean is going on the active roster for the weekend. Threw a little bit yesterday. We're gonna amp him up at practice on Thursday in Beckley. See where he stands from there. So Sean is not healthy, but he's going to make a run at this thing and see. And it's not as a starter, and it's going to be in relief, possibly as a closer. We'll see. But he is going to throw this weekend. Greg obviously being done, but the impact of losing those 2 is huge, obviously. But it didn't affect us the way a lot of people thought it would. You know, we were fortunate to come into the season with 6 starters, plus some midweek guys in Logan Maloney and Mitch. So yes, it affected us because those are 2 very good pitchers. Did it hurt our chances? No, not at all. I mean, obviously you'd love to have them, but we still have pitching to go through and play 6 games in a tournament. And you know, since they both went down, we've competed pretty well. You know, we split with Fairmont. We went 3 out of 4 from Jesuit, so we're fine. They hurt us not being here, but we'll be okay.
All right, do you have anything else to say before we go into the conference tournament?
Is this our last show?
Well, if we win the whole tournament, then we play the regional tournament, so then we'd have a show next week. But
No, we're doing one more show. I have things to say when this season's over. I have 5 more days. I need to say stuff when this season's over.
I will not be here for that then.
Yes, you will.
I will
Before
not.
you leave town, yes.
Absolutely not.
When are you leaving?
Whenever we're done.
So if we play Sunday in Beckley, we come back to campus, when are you leaving?
As soon as I get back.
If we play on Sunday, you just said that we're losing.
No,
So
if we win, I'm staying.
We have practice on Monday.
If we win, yes, I'm staying. But if we lose, then I'm leaving.
So then we will shoot our last show in Beckley if we do not win the tournament. If we win the tournament, we'll shoot another show on Monday.
All right, that's fine.
So there's one more show.
There's one more show.
At least.
At least one more show.
All right. Now
All right.
sign off.
All right, thanks for watching Inside Toppers Baseball. Catch us out, I guess, next Monday. Thanks for watching.